Whenever I go to Barcelona to Mobile World Congress, I feel like I never left Tel Aviv. The overwhelming presence of Israelis in Hebrew makes me wonder, how come Barcelona speaks Hebrew?
אני לפעמים שוכח שאני נמצא בברצלונה, כי העברית שלטת כאן בחוצות.
יש כאן המון ישראלים, אני חושב שלישראל יש פה ייצוג מאוד מאוד מכובד בתערוכה.
Lots of companies are presenting in other halls, not as part of IMA or Export Institute. And those companies try, I think, to also express the fact that they are Israelis, and by that, they are Israeli ambassadors, including, for example, this company that we see here, Komodo, which is using Israeli music. We ask what is the second spoken language in Barcelona, you know? The second one is English, and the third one is Spanish, because the first one is Hebrew.
By the fact that you see such an impressive representation of Israeli companies, you know, let's say 100 companies in this exhibition and conference, this by itself demonstrates the innovation of the Israeli companies and the Israeli high-tech industry. So even before you look into a specific company, just the mass and the intensiveness of the presence here is very impressive.
My name is Yael and I brand ecosystems. The Israeli high-tech has a presence, a vivacious one, in the global arena. Not only because of the innovation and the technologies, but mostly because of the people operating as one.
Obviously, being local in Israel makes our life easier. Doesn't require us to get into a plane and fly all over the world to work, but just jumping across and working in a 10-minute drive. It makes the communication easier and the dialogue faster and everything. But we have absolutely a lot of people. This is an industry. Israel is like, at some point, like the valley. People move around within the ecosystem, and everyone knows everyone, and it gives us more power. So there's no question about that this closing the loop quickly helps us a lot.
When you're in Barcelona, first of all, you feel like you're not alone. You meet there many other companies. It is very nice to see the leaderships that's coming from the Israeli industry. For me, it's great that I can actually stop in any booth, in any company, meet other Israeli people and talk to them. And actually we're talking about the same thing, not only the same language, it's actually the same thing. And back in Tel Aviv, those are the people that I continue to meet, continue to discuss, and there are a lot of business initiatives that are actually a result of this kind of discussions.
This ecosystem holds a unique asset, as so many global R&D centers and telecom companies are located in one small place, close to one another, close to startups, close to VCs. This way, they can actually create multidisciplinary innovation in media, in telecom, in content, in high-tech.
When I've been in Barcelona this year, what you could really see is a transition, how the entire industry is actually moving from being everything about technology, communication, infrastructure, to become something which is much more media and apps, and actually the connection between the media and application to the technology. This is what is really, the content. This is what is really very exciting.
אני חושב שאנחנו בכיוון, יש עוד דברים שצריך לעשות, אני חושב שצריך עוד יותר השקעות בתחום של מדיה, של קונטנט. אנחנו תמיד הולכים אחרי הטרנדים החמים ולומדים להוביל אותם. אני מאמין שגם כאן זה יקרה.
What we do today, we invite operators from the US, Europe and Asia to come to Israel and to meet our Israeli customers and to hear from them how they make a situation where a significant part of the revenues of the operator coming from content.
You have very good reason to proud of yourself. Then, high-tech. Yes, this is the basis of Israeli high-tech. You are so good. There are many state companies here. And now, South Korean businessmen started to learn from Israel cases. You know the book, The Startup Nation. This was translated into Korean language, and now this is the bestseller among businessmen. You know, Samsung, even my president's office, they bought us their hundreds of volumes, and Samsung, POSCO, they already asked their people to read this one. This is the one.
I'm sure every one of you has one of these, right? We're looking for innovation collaboration. And that's a very good point, that this thing has pieces from all over the place. And in fact, the representatives, the local people from Research in Motion are setting up an incubator here in Israel.
אין שום ספק שרואים כאן, אז אף אחד לא מניח שאנחנו בסך הכל מדינה של 7.5 מיליון תושבים או אזרחים, ואנחנו עושים רעש גדול, חיובי במקרה הזה בעולם.
Of course, we still have our challenges. We have to improve also our manners. We have to innovate. We have to excel in terms of the market. But we are trying to have fun and enjoy while getting there together.